Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day makes some of you feel chosen, loved, cherished when you're already in a beautiful, committed relationship, or maybe you're dating and you're just having lots of fun. You feel chosen, you feel so good. But for some of you, Valentine's Day is a day full of misery, a day that just brings in the memories where you doubt yourself, like, what's wrong with me? Why am I not having my dream relationship? A day where you question, will I ever find the man that I want to be with? A day where you lower your standards because you just don't want to be alone. Or maybe it's a day where you just try to ignore that it's even happening because it's just too painful. No matter if you're right now dating or in a relationship that isn't fulfilling, stay here with me. We're gonna talk about Valentine's Day and how to still make it a beautiful day and turn whatever is coming up here into the best thing that ever happened to you. And I know, it's a lot promised, but stay with me. We are going to tackle that, okay? So, first of all, you are not alone. If Valentine's Day brings up a lot of emotions of sadness, shame, of just wanting to distract yourself, I hear you. I hear you. I'm here with you. And so many other women, so many other people feel that way. And I just want you to know that whatever you want in a relationship or generally in life, but in a relationship is possible for you. And no, these are not just empty words. No matter where you are right now, your dream relationship is possible for you. And I have proof. I have hundreds of clients that they started in attracting really bad treatment from men for decades. When they worked with me within a couple months, sometimes it did took also a year or so, because sometimes it is just more work. But within months or a year, they attracted exactly the opposite, a healthy, loving man. Or I had clients that they've been, me included, I've been there too. Like with all of those examples, like I've been there myself. Okay. So I had clients, and you can check out the testimonials if you want, like on my YouTube channel, if you want a little bit of motivation that whatever is happening right now or whatever happened last year doesn't has to be next year. It just doesn't. And around Valentine's Day, by the way, I didn't even. Hi, everybody. Good to see you in the chat. Around Valentine's Day, I didn't even know this before, but like the new Chinese year is starting. So it's like a new year of love, actually, right? And it's just so beautiful. So whatever happened in the past, whatever happened last year, this year is a new year. This year can be a completely different reality, and I know it's difficult for you to understand that right now maybe, but go check out the testimonies just for the sake of not letting your energy, not letting your belief being dropped. Yeah, because when you just allow yourself to doubt yourself. Am I good enough? Am I going to attract my dream man or my dream partner? Will this ever happen? Oh, I'm just gonna distract myself. Oh, I hate Valentine's Day. Oh, no, I just don't want to see it. you stop your manifestation. You just stop it. And that's not helpful. And even when you are in a relationship that isn't exactly what you want, maybe you lowered your standards, or maybe there are just issues like communication issues, maybe some triggers going on. And then when you see a couple that's so close, so romantic, and you feel like, oh, I don't want to see it. Oh, I cannot. I I like, you just feel triggered. This video is also for you because this also brings you down. It blocks your manifestation of your dream relationship. Okay, so I know this day is triggering, but you've got to stay strong, because when you collapse in terms of, oh, I don't want to have anything to do with that. I don't want to I don't have anything to do with that. I don't want to even believe that another relationship is possible. You are blocking yourself. And a lot of the times when you actually are in a committed relationship or you're dating someone that you like, the number one blockage to desire more is the fear that you will lose what you have. Maybe you love your boyfriend, you love your fiance, you love your husband, but you really want more romance. You really want more love. And then when you kind of like own it that you want more, there's this fear creeping up. But what if I lose already what I have? What if we won't make it? What if we break up? So I hear you on that, but I promise you that when you are going this path, and you, especially when you are supported, those losses, they seem big, but there's a way to kind of like avoid them. A lot of my single ladies, single clients also are always like, okay, when I let go of being single, I will also lose so much. And that's a huge blockage too, to attracting your dream man, also attracting your dream relationship. And guess what? You don't have to lose anything. You just don't. You can keep your freedom, you can keep your success, you can keep your girlfriends, you can keep everything. Why do you have to lose something? You don't. You just don't, okay? So, what I want you to do on Valentine's Day, if you feel triggered, if you see couples that are happy, if you see and you want to attract your dream partner, take a deep breath, close your eyes, and be like, I'm just gonna open myself to that possibility that this can be me. And I know how difficult that is. It is painful, it's difficult to open yourself up to that possibility, but the universe, God, shows you what's possible for you. And it's a mirror. And when you collapse and you feel angry, you feel jealous, it's like throwing a stone to that mirror. I actually have a mirror here. So it's like the mirror, and then you throw the stone on it and it's destroyed. But what if you look into the mirror and you're like, that's possible for me? I can have that? I know it's difficult because you might have years of experience where you didn't have success in dating, where you didn't have success in your relationship and you just feel stuck. I get that. I get that. I get that. Like fully. And yet, that is not a reason why it won't be different. Okay, so I will actually put the testimonial playlist in the description box because I want you to get a little bit hyped up that it doesn't have to take forever. Within a month, you can already be in a happy, loving relationship, attracting your dream partner. Okay, and for Valentine's Day, I am giving you a special code, Valentine's 25, for 25% off of all of my courses. Yes, all of my courses, and there is a course overview link, so you can check that out. Actually, most of my courses are targeted for women that are single and looking to attract their dream man. However, when you are in a relationship and you are struggling with triggers, I would highly recommend you to still take the How to Talk to a Millionaire course. It's a communication course, but it's working just the same in a relationship, just how it works in dating. And Activate Your Secret Weapon and Live in Love and Bliss are deep in our courses where you really learn how to manage your emotions, how to manage triggers, how to pull yourself up. So, especially if you're in a relationship, this is going to be helpful for you, and of course for everybody else too, right? But you get to check that out. The link's in the description box, and yeah, you get to attract your dream partner, your dream man. And if you're dating right now, if you're single and dating as a woman, if you are new here, I would suggest that you start with the course Get Ready for a Date with a Millionaire. It's super affordable anyways, even without a discount, but just use the discount for that. Or you choose the my best-selling course, How to Date a Millionaire. Okay? And if you have questions, you are free to email me. Um, you can book a free love audit call, but only for next week. So if you want to use the code, make sure to use it now. You can email me. And yeah, so that's my gift for you. The Valentine's 25% off code, and a little reminder that you get to have the love that you want. So when you see someone having what you want, instead of being triggered, instead of feeling defeated, instead of feeling jealous, try to take a deep breath and try to be like, I'm opening myself to this possibility. No matter how much I tried and failed, there is a different way. And I know it's difficult. And for example, for me, as a personality trait, it was a little bit easier, you can say, because I'm a little bit crazy, not in a negative way, but I'm crazy to the point that I would like keep trying and trying and trying and trying, and like I'm gonna like die trying, you know? So I'm crazy to the point where I'm just gonna die trying. So that's a little bit my personality. I'm very stubborn, I'm very driven, I'm very determined. So I was like, when I'm facing those problems, I was like, I'm gonna try and try and try. And it took me a lot of time, a lot of money invested in me. And it was worth it. And I did it. So, but I also learned one thing in my journey. Sometimes it's not about trying, sometimes it's about taking a different path. Imagine imagine there is like a bird in your house and then it tries to fly outside, like for whatever reason, there's a bird, a butterfly. And then you have one window closed, one window open, and they are bumping against the closed window all the time. And while there's another window which is open, there is a way out, although right now you might not be able to see it. Okay, so if you are not in a healthy relationship, if you are not in a dating situation that is fulfilling, don't give up. Don't put your head down. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. You're gonna have what you want. And one last message for women that actually already have a great relationship, but it's just a little bit missing. Like a little tiny bit is missing. Here, I see mostly this vibe of, oh, it's okay. Let's just not think about it. But you deep down know that you want more. Maybe you want romance. Maybe you want polarity. Maybe you want to feel so loved and chosen and excited like you did when you were early on dating. And maybe you want something else and it's just not clearly defined yet. But when you see other couples, something is moving within you and you're like, oh, I'm not sure exactly what I'm seeking, but there is something I'm seeking. So here, there is a huge resistance to what I'm seeing a lot with my clients, which comes from I cannot desire more because what I have is so great, I can't lose it. First of all, when something is meant to be, when there is already commitment, 90% of the times relationships don't break apart. When you level up, your partner levels up with you. Because people just mirror your energy, your mindset, the way you're being. So that's good news, right? So you get to be brave. But even if it's something that you really feel like it can't happen, I know that you right now feel like it can't happen at all, but you would be surprised once you even with the things that, let me give you an example. So I had one couple where they kind of didn't speak their native language. They spoke they spoke English, right? Like while English is for a lot of people the native language, but for a lot of people who, for example, live in Europe, Asia, or Africa, or South America, it's not their native language. And then one lady, she was really desiring like to have like the native language connection. And she kind of disowned that part. And in her relationship, she started to feel resentful. Like, I really want to speak my native language. Like, I really want to, but everything else is perfect. So let's just like suppress it. Like, I don't wanna think about it. So what happened? She started kind of feeling resentful and angry. And guess what? That took away from intimacy, from love. Resentment is like a slow poison. It's really bad. But then I hope, and she was like, there's no way that's gonna happen because he's just not gonna learn my native language. It's unnecessary, it's difficult, like, and he's not talented in that, like, it's not gonna happen. Anyways, I was like, you've got to trust God, you've got to trust your desire, don't collapse. It is inside of you. You desire that. You desire that. Like, it's not clear yet what's exactly the desire, but you desire that. Let's not ignore it. And we kind of like connected to it. So I guided her through the manifestation steps. And the beautiful thing is that her desire kind of like came through a different area. Yeah. I mean, she just manifested friends where she spoke more of her native language. And the best thing is that her need disappeared and her resentment disappeared and her marriage, her relationship blossomed. So you see, sometimes we think in our head, we need it from this person and it won't happen. That's why I will reject my desire. And whenever I see someone having what I want, I will just feel triggered and just ignore it. But if you decide, just like what I told you, take a deep breath and be like, I'm open for that eventually to happen for me. And everything changes. Everything changes when you're single, but when you're in a relationship too, you're not stuck when you're in a relationship. Universe, God isn't that limited to be like you're stuck. People say they stuck, that's why they feel stuck, but they're not. There are so many ways to manifest what you want, to level up. You would be surprised. Anyways, ladies, thank you so much for joining me here. Have a happy Valentine's Day. Make sure you go out with your friends, or maybe you already have a nice date planned. If you have a date planned, get the get ready for a date with a millionaire course to get you prepared for that. And yeah, make yourself a nice day. Love already exists within you. You don't have to wait for love. Actually, the more you love yourself, the more you are a match for love. Okay, so do that, and check out all the courses with the code Valentine 25 for 25% off. And yeah, I see you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And share it with any girlfriend that you know that might be a lot triggered when she sees someone having what she desires. This could actually help her. Okay, I see you soon.